What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of NHBWR, an old barred wrestling radio podcast. I'm your host, Kyle. I got my two co-hosts with me, Brandon.
Hey, yo.
And my other co-host / driver, Phil, since we are doing this podcast from the vehicle right now.
Yeah, hello.
The NHBWR vehicle.
Road to WrestleMania on the road.
Yep, we just came from a WWE live event in Toronto. The Road to WrestleMania one was pretty sick. Basically, we're just going to do our review and thoughts about it. So far we've been to what? This is our third live event.
Third live event, I think.
2 in Hamilton, 1 in Toronto.
And all of them have been insane, and this one was just as good.
I prefer live events over TV events, to be honest, especially SmackDown. SmackDowns are awful.
Who the hell wants to watch SmackDown?
Live events are sick.
Lately, SmackDown's shit.
I haven't watched it in so long, SmackDown. Holy.
Since 2006, right, Phil?
Oh, no. Not that long ago, but...
It's on Wednesday nights and we still don't watch it.
Yeah. But anyways, it kicked off pretty good. Actually kicked off with...
The triple threat.
The triple threat Intercontinental title match between Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, and Bad News Barrett.
Tony Chimmel called Dean Ambrose the champion.
Yep, Dean Ambrose coming out and being announced as the champion, and then Barrett's second entrance comes out, and then Tony Chimmel's like, here is the actual Intercontinental champion, and Bad News Barrett had some bad news for Tony Chimmel and us Toronto.
He cut a good heel promo on the crowd, and it was good. Well done.
Well done. The match was actually well done too.
Yeah, really good match. 3 really good guys in the ring.
Yeah.
But of course Ziggler, just losing his push, and I like Dean Ambrose, but I'm kind of getting pissed that Ziggler's getting put on the back burner for him, but whatever.
Yeah, I agree too. I'm here to lose my push. I'm here to lose my push.
But Barrett retaining with a bullhammer on Ziggler to end the match.
Yeah.
Good.
Other than that, that match was pretty tight, guys.
Pretty good opening match.
Pretty good opening match for the live event. Second match on the card, we had...
Phil, what was the second match?
I can't remember right now.
Phil's a little pregnant. We'd rather have him drive.
It was the great Sin Cara.
Oh yeah, this match was epic, guys.
Tyler Breeze from NXT.
Tyler Breeze made an appearance from NXT at this live event, and he faced the one and only Huni Cara in what was probably the worst match of the night. Second worst match of the night. Oh my God, was this a freaking snooze fest?
Basically, everybody in our section was just saying how bad this match was. This match sucks, it's boring.
And the only people who were cheering were the kids who were going, Sin Cara, Sin Cara. Yeah. Oh my God, it was annoying. It's like if I had to sit through an episode of Slam City. That's how bad it was.
I liked the beginning when Breeze was trying to shake hands with Sin Cara. And he even went to shake hands with the ref to show that you can trust me, right? But then Sin Cara was having none of it. He kicked him in the face.
Oh, it's great wrestling.
Yeah, never shook his hands.
That was great wrestling by them.
And then Sin Cara mocked his whatever pose on the road. I don't know, whatever.
By the way, I was being sarcastic. That was too stupid.
Oh, Breeze took a selfie in the middle of the match too.
Yeah, it shows how good this match was.
Oh, great. Fucking selfie. That's exactly what we needed in that match. It's a selfie in the middle of the ring.
The third match was the worst of the night. We thought that it couldn't get any worse than the second match.
Yeah, but the match right after, we get... Oh my God. I can't bring myself... I can't believe I got to see these guys again. We had fucking Los Matadores against Heath Slater and Axelmania.
Axel got a pretty good pop, actually.
Yeah, we had a lot of people in our section,
including us,
going for Axelmania, getting the Axelmania chant going. Sporting his new shirt, the Axelmania shirt, which I think I'm gonna get.
Mocking the Hulk Hogan. No, it was great.
But I'm just pissed that I had to see Los Matadores again, and they won dirty. Okay,
El Torito.
Any way you see this, El Torito distracted Curtis Axel for whoever it was, Epico or Primo, whatever the fuck their names are, to get a backstabber and for the win. Like that's something like a heel tag team does. They're not heel. What the hell was that?
Screwed again. If he didn't get screwed out of winning the Royal Rumble, now you get screwed out of this.
You get screwed out of live event in Toronto. That sucks. Axelmania, we feel for you, bud.
Yeah. But sorry you were in such a terrible match with the worst tag team in the world.
The Matadors offense was so soft. I know at house shows, wrestlers, they try not to go as hard because, it's not televised. But I mean, their offense was so soft. They should have made it look at least a bit more compelling than that.
Yeah.
Their moves.
I can't even give it a star. It was like horrendous.
I don't like this tag team. They need to go.
Them and Hunikara need to go.
They need to get buried somewhere.
Well,
okay?
haven't they gone? Like, we barely see them on TV.
Well, now we're seeing them at live events, and we have to suffer through that shit. But anyways, well, let's just scrap those matches out of the way.
The fourth match finally got everybody up for it.
This was actually a pretty good match. I'm not gonna lie. We had another singles match. No, it was a tag team match. No. What was right after that?
Y2J.
Oh, that was okay. The Y2J was right after that. Okay, I got confused. There's so much happening in this live event. I'm lost on the order of it. But we had Y2J make an appearance. Surprise the crowd with his entrance too. It's not really.
It was unbelievable seeing Y2J again. I had goosebumps.
Yep, we definitely marked out for Y2J coming out.
One of his last tours before he goes back on Fozzy tour.
Yep, he had a new light bright jacket, which was pretty neat.
He did a little highlight reel segment, I guess.
Yeah, they had the Jericho highlight reel on in WWE Live Toronto. It was pretty neat.
Bad talking the authority.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That, Triple H stands for a huge, horrible honker.
Making fun of his nose, and then Stephanie McMahon bringing back his classic line, but
brutal bottom feeding trash bag hoe.
But he wouldn't say the whole part because of the PG thing, and then the whole crowd booed. He'd say, "What? It's not my fault."
It was funny how he acknowledged the fact that he can't say words like that anymore. That's pretty funny.
But anyways, he got interrupted by
Luke Harper with the creepy eyes Titantron.
Yeah, I hate that Titantron. Is so bad. Like, it's just eyes turning side to side and looking at random places.
Pretty good match. Y2J definitely made the match a lot better.
Yeah. Oh, I was hoping to see a Lion Saw. I was waiting to mark out for a Lion Saw. Didn't end up seeing it.
He did get the walls of Jericho, but Harper actually got to the rope on it.
Yeah, and then we thought Harper was going to win a match because he hit his finisher sit-down powerbomb.
That was awesome.
I was actually like shocked. My jaw dropped when he hit it. I was like, oh my God, is Jericho actually going to lose?
Yeah, and then Jericho kicked out. And we see a code breaker, which was kind of botched it a little bit, but you know what? Code breaker's a code breaker. Yep. Jericho comes out with the win. Unreal, we got to see Jericho live. I'll never forget that.
I'd say he had the third biggest pop of the night.
Yeah, for sure.
But great to see Y2J again. I'm glad we all got to see him before he hangs up the boots. Who knows when that'll be? But he's never around really, so it was good to see him again.
It's true. Moving on, we have the next match was, I believe, the Bray Wyatt match. Oh man,
Kyle, I know you have a strong opinion on what happened before the match started.
Okay, yeah, before the match
didn't happen.
Before the match started, okay, because of what's been happening with Bray Wyatt and The Undertaker. I'm thinking Bray Wyatt, because Bray Wyatt came out first, I'm thinking, okay, he's going to cut a promo, he's going to do something about The Undertaker. No. Okay, just makes his entrance. Yeah, it was pretty cool. We got to do the light bright thing with the whole crowd and all that shit. But he comes to the ring and doesn't cut a promo about The Undertaker. He doesn't say a word. Didn't even get on the mic, which was pretty bad. Usually he gets on the mic and like messes with an opponent or sings his songs, but like no, he didn't say a fucking word tonight.
And then Randy Orton comes out.
Randall Keith Orton comes out to a huge pop, I must say. That was a pretty big pop.
I still wouldn't say it was top 3 though, but no, it was good though.
It was good enough. Match was actually pretty neat. Saw a lot of
just the fact that Bray Wyatt, they're trying to make him look strong for The Undertaker, and he just loses like clean to Orton.
And he loses clean to Orton like that. I'm surprised he lost clean to Orton.
I thought it was going to be like a double counter or somebody get disqualified, not a clean loss to any of those guys.
After the match was done, I'm like, hey, maybe he'll do the promo now. No, Bray Wyatt just gets out of the ring, just goes right to the back, like a normal like heel would lose a match.
It was an okay match. I was actually expecting a more from this match, but I mean, Randy Orton did a couple of his show-off poses during the match, and then Bray Wyatt.
That was the best part of the match. Bray Wyatt going on the turnbuckle and doing the Randy Orton pose at the top of the turnbuckle. That was great.
So it was an okay match. I would have liked it a little bit better.
Oh, for sure.
Spots, but
for sure.
Then we had we have a brief intermission after that.
We had a brief intermission, and we come back.
I didn't even come back from the bathroom yet. Thank God.
You were still in the bathroom through a good match. They had in the beginning of the live event, we had a vote, a Twitter vote, to see if the Divas match is going to be a single one-on-one or a six Diva tag team. Which you obviously know it's going to be a 6 Diva tag match when Tony Chimmel says singles Divas contest or 6 Diva contest.
let's be honest, it's predetermined.
Like, thanks Tony Chimmel for ruining it and predetermining the voting, which
was like 94%.
Which the voting is a waste. You just want to make WWE trending worldwide or in Toronto for that sense.
WWE Toronto hashtag.
Ends up being a 6-diva contest. We had Sasha Banks, Cameron, and Summer Rae against Naomi, Natalya, and Evolution.
Yeah. So I'm kind of pissed I didn't get to do the Evolution thing when I was still in the bathroom.
Biggest pop at all the divas was Natalya, obviously, because she's Canadian. Divas match sucked ass. It's really bad. A lot of botch shit.
The only good thing at the end was Natalya winning with the sharpshooter. Other than that, there was nothing else to even say about this match.
No, the only good thing at the end was Summer Rae kicking out of the rear view at 1.
Yeah, at
1. Naomi did it so badly. Yeah. Well, she missed completely, first of all. So it's kind of Summer Rae's fault as well. Yeah. But just Summer Rae kicking out at 1, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah. So
then, right after that, Natalya tags herself in or whatever and gives a sharpshooter to...
We're seeing some dissension from Naomi and Natalya, whatever.
Yeah, there must be some dissension coming
off
of
Total Divas heat going on right there. But
so Naomi got a pretty good reaction too during her entrance, so that must be from Total Divas.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about this anymore.
Anyways, moving on. We had a good tag team match. Not as in like the wrestling sense, but the entertainment value.
It was entertaining.
And the funny aspect of it. We had Mizdow.
Second biggest
and
pop
Miz.
of the night for Mizdow.
Yeah, Mizdow got the second most pop of the night. It was pretty intense against the Usos. It was actually kind of funny watching Usos' entrance without their pyro because they did everything. They did the haka dance, but when they do the jump up for the pyro, there's no pyro at a live event. So it was like this smoke machine kind of thing.
Machine.
And it just looked weird and it looked awkward as hell, and the crowd had no reaction to it, and it was pretty funny. But anyways, the match for what wrestling did happen was alright.
Miz made Mizdow sit in the corner on a chair.
Yeah, how they placed the chair was kind of weird. They placed it between the turnbuckle and the mat. And anyways, it's just the entertainment. It was basically just an entertaining match to watch.
Miz got on the mic and was just typical heel Miz. And bashing Mizdow, telling him to go in the corner. They don't care about him.
And then Mizdow with his sprinkler dance.
Oh yeah.
At the end, dancing with the Usos was pretty cool.
Yeah, Mizdow did a couple of his stunt double spots when Miz got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
But Mizdow definitely getting a big pop right now. I don't know when he's going to turn on the Miz, but I think it's going to be a good feud whenever it does happen.
After that, we had our main event of the evening. We had Daniel Bryan against Corporate Kane.
Corporate Kane! Glad we got to see.
My boy Brandon here marked out huge when Corporate Kane came out.
Corporate Kane came out in his khakis.
Yeah,
fantastic.
His famous khakis, which will probably be in the WWE Hall of Fame one day.
Glenn Jacobs. I want those pants when he retires.
Facing off against Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan got the biggest pop of the night.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that was obvious.
Yeah. We got to experience to be a part of the Yes Movement for once, and that was amazing.
Yeah.
But pretty good match. It was a no disqualification match. They used a lot of weapons. They used the steel steps.
We want tables for the most of the match.
We got the We Want Tables. The We Want Tables chant. And then there was the awkward in the middle of the match CM Punk chant, which got really fucking loud. And really, I'm a huge CM Punk fan, as you guys all know.
I don't think that's called for during a Daniel Bryan match.
Yeah, it's a live event. I know by now, CM Punk's moved on with his life. He's never coming back to WWE. We have to face it. He's moved on. He's gonna do his UFC thing, and then he's gonna be done. He might come back later on in life, or back to WWE and do like a Rock or Stone Cold spot. But we'll see. But right now, I find it really hilarious that they actually.
It's a Toronto crowd though. Yeah. And it's the first time they've had a chance to cheer since he's been gone. So.
But back to the match was pretty sick. They used a lot of weapons, kendo stick chairs, steel chairs.
We thought Kane was going through the table.
Well, there's a lot of spots where it looked like Kane was going through the table, but ends up being that Kane chokeslams Daniel Bryan through the table, and fantastic. He goes for the pin, and then Daniel Bryan kicks out of the chokeslam through the table, and Kane's going fucking ballistic around the ring, throwing shit everywhere. Kane smash, and
this. Then Kane got put in the yes lock, and then he uses the kendo stick to smash Bryan in the head to get out of it.
And then one thing led to another. We get the Busaku knee kick, and then that's the end of the match.
Crowd goes home happy.
Crowd goes home extremely happy.
Yes Movement was in full effect tonight.
Unreal live event, guys. The ones that always come to Hamilton and Toronto are unreal. I mean, we'd rather see a live Raw or SmackDown come to Toronto for once, but WWE obviously hates Canada. Oh, well, we're gonna put something out there right now. In the middle of the
Usos
live
match.
the Usos match, they promoted the WWE Network. And when they were doing that, the entire crowd, I kid you not, this is probably the loudest boos of the night, were booing the shit out of Tony Chimmel promoting the network for Canada up here, being $11.99 and shit like that.
I hope you know, the authority, well, not the authority, but whoever runs the network is watching
listening.
that, listening to that.
And I hope, like, if not, the people that were there and the wrestlers and the backstage people were there listen to that and pass the message along, saying and tell them, like, we're not happy up here, guys. Like, the network you give us is shit for $11.99.
Yeah.
You give it to us on a cable provider. What the fuck is that?
You don't even get on the.
Like, oh, they must be booing it because it's $11.99 and not $9.99.
Yeah. No.
That's not exactly
they had
why.
no idea why we were doing it.
They're delusional.
It's because we don't get on demand. At least not on TV or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or Xbox or anything.
No, we need it. The states get it like an app, like on their smart
and they
TVs.
pay $2 less and they get tons more than us.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, pay-per-views for $11.99 is such a great deal, but when the Americans are getting for $2 less and they're getting so much more, you can kind of see that we would like to have the same thing.
Yeah. If this is not sending a message, WWE, then you know what? You need to get your shit together. But anyways, guys, great live event.
I'd probably give it 4.5 out of 5.
4.5 out of 5 for sure.
Yeah, I think the only
well,
things
not for me, but whatever.
The only things that killed it for
No
me
sell.
were the Sin Cara and the Los Matadores match.
Yeah, the half star is from those crappy matches.
What, Phil? What was your opinion on it?
It was an alright main event. It's not a 4.5 star out of 5.
No, I think the live event.
I mean, no, it's a good. It was a good live event. I'm not going to give it 4.5 out of 5 stars though.
What would you give it?
I don't know, a 2.5 or a 3.
What? No sell. Come on.
Phil's never going to be happy.
Because anything 4 and above, like, that would be something like WrestleMania 30 tier.
But it's
For
for a live event, it's 4.5 stars because you're never going to see that type of match at a live event. They can't do it there
What about
because you're risking injury and shit like
MSG's
that.
live event yesterday sounded pretty good.
Because that's MSG.
It was a live event.
That used to be like where they had wrestling matches all the time back in the day, and it was only there once a month. They have to make it historic and good like that.
You're giving them MSG 3 stars. Like, come on.
Anyways,
a couple topics.
let's just go on to some news, guys, going on right now. Brock Lesnar is the main one. After walking out of Raw, we got a report tonight while we were at the live event, Bleacher Report, saying that he's at UFC 184 tonight, and he's with Dana White. So basically, that's just saying why he walked out of Raw. It was because of his contract. He probably wanted X amount more dollars, probably, or something like a stipulation. Vince McMahon said no, and then Brock Lesnar's gonna be a little baby about it, pout, and then walk off Raw and be a little bitch about it.
Could be foreshadowing that he's losing the title.
Yeah, this is true. But yeah, Brock Lesnar, you know, if he goes back to UFC, good for him. Fucking good riddance, because I'd rather see a champion that's there all the time with the title than the shit he puts up with and puts out. And
taking our streak away.
Taking our streak away and then fucking, okay, see you later, I'm going to take the title and just hide for a bit.
He can't see you, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, whatever. So fuck you, Brock Lesnar. I hope you actually go to the UFC. That's all I got to say about you.
And onto a good thing coming back for WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, finally they've made mention of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. If you saw our last podcast, I was saying that I don't know what they're going to do with that match. They've announced that they're going to bring it back, and they've already announced a few competitors for it.
If Daniel Bryan isn't put in the Intercontinental match, which we'll talk about after this, I think he should probably win it. He's
probably going to be the surefire winner for sure, just to keep the hype level on him. Or Phil brought up an opinion tonight of what he thinks that WWE is going to do with Daniel Bryan is basically make him into a Shawn Michaels. Basically, what you were saying, Phil, is put him in those main event matches, but not have him win. Just make the match a good match.
I mean, Daniel, I can see them. It's true. I said that. I can see him winning a few more titles, like because Shawn Michaels, he won his last world title and then he never won it again for until he retired. It was 7 years.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan, I can see him winning a couple more, but I can see him relying him more for putting on the best match of the night, regardless of where he is on the card. I mean, he's doing that already anyways, but you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, Phil, and I kind of agree with you. I kind of see it happening because
I guess that's what they think would be plus player.
Yeah, because they obviously still have that image of what their champion has to look like, and it's fucking bullshit.
And also, that was our boy, the guest host from last week, who said that to me. So
Manny Day, guys. Do care and following him on YouTube and /Twitter /social media. Go look him up.
Going back to the Memorial Battle Royal, I they gonna fix the trophy that Jack Swagger broke?
Yeah, it's broken. Like, is it gonna be taped or like? No, that'd be like disrespectful if they like had it duct taped.
Yeah, it would have a wrestling touch on it. The fact that it's like beat up.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe they rebuilt it or made it slimmer. I don't know. Maybe. Well, yeah, I can tell you one thing. I know who's gonna come back to promote it. Your boy Hulk Hogan, brother.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when the new
giant trophy runs wild?
The new duct tape trophy runs wild on you, brother.
I guess we'll end it off on the other match that is supposed to happen. That sounds like it's going to be amazing. Is the the fatal 4-way for the IC title?
Finally, we were talking about this months ago about they should have a ladder match at WrestleMania for a title. Yep. They're finally going to do it. They're listening to us. Four fatal 4-way match for the IC title in a ladder match. Fucking right.
The way the feud's been going, it's been Dean Ambrose stealing Wade's title, Dolph Ziggler picking up wins against Barrett, having a stare down with Ambrose, and then somehow R-Truth is getting in this because he beat Wade Barrett in a singles
If it's not going to
match.
be R-Truth, it's like Daniel Bryan and R-Truth swap. If it's not Daniel Bryan, it's going to be R-Truth. And if Daniel Bryan's not in the Memorial Battle Royal, it's going to be R-Truth.
I mean, R-Truth is a good spot filler in a match like that. Like he can put on a decent match.
I hope so.
He's not going to win anything, but I mean, he's going to be there to fill the spot, which I mean, it's okay for that, I guess.
I almost think they need to make it a 6-way and like add like a little bit more high flyers in it, like Kofi
they did with
Kingston.
the Money in the Bank back in the day with Y2J.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But other than that, like I'm hoping to God that match is going to be insanely good, and I hope it is, and I hope it's not just going to be the opening contest, or if it is the opening contest, make it so that it starts to show off with a bang.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it, guys. Live event, unreal. Some other news that were pretty crazy in WWE right now. Other than that, we're going to wrap this podcast up. Follow us in a week, guys, and we'll see what else happens in WWE. And on the way to WrestleMania 31, guys. We're almost there. We're in the home stretch. 3 weeks away, guys.
Road to WrestleMania.
Yep. And I'm your host, Kyle. Got my co-host, Brandon.
See you later, guys.
Phil. All right. Thanks for that send-off, Phil.
I'm not down with your bad intentions. I'm not down